Hi chat, are y'all enjoying the smooth jazz? You like jazz? Just like La La Land? Yes, very much. Hi Davis, welcome in. Hi Rodrigo, hi Chrissy, hi Mackerel, hi Eric, hi Nizkit, hi Snowy, hi Titan Tosser. Titan Tosser, you haven't been here in a bit, I don't think. I haven't seen your name, but welcome back. Welcome back. Rodrigo, hello, welcome in. Og, welcome in. Celeste, welcome in. Rufus, welcome in. Rodrigo, thank you for the sub. How many months is that now? 8 months on a 7th-month streak. Sokar, hi, welcome in. All right, chat, are you ready for the fit reveal? It's really not much. It's mostly just a painting apron. Yep. Og. Come on. Hi chat. We're gonna be painting today. So I've picked something out. Let me see if I can add it to the source real quick. Question mark? Oh, I can stop downloads. There we go.
Love the outfit.
Yes. Oh, Titan Tosser, I'm glad you like the outfit. Thank you so much for the 33 months. Holy guacamole. So I found this image. This is from Painting with a Twist. I was looking for fall kind of inspired things. I do want to remind y'all that we're doing this specific painting with Peachy as kind of like a trial run for the other painting with Peachy stream that we're gonna do for the, what'd you call it? this is what the finished image should theoretically be. And we got the canvas right here as our work in progress. Certified plink moment? What does that mean, actually? What? Love the outfit. Haven't heard that in a while. Heard what in a while? Pull up Chatterino real quick. Plink? I don't know what plink is. Is that bad?
Sweet!
Can I ban cow now?
Can I ban
Thank
cow
you for
now?
the 21 months. Almost 2 years, Balloon. It's almost been 2 years. Almost been 2 years. That's pretty crazy. Will it be before the end of the year? Let's see. It is end of September, so October will be 22, November will be 23, December will be 24. Yeah? You need to know Plink. Plink the cat. I'm getting Plinko. I want Plink. P-Link. I don't think I'm getting what I'm supposed to be getting here. Oh, I see this guy. He does a boinkin' little guy. He does boinkin'. I've seen this kitty before. The Plinker. I see. Hey Rhea, how are you today? The outfit looks beautiful. Thank you, Cracks. I'm doing pretty good. I feel pretty good today, so I'm hoping the stream goes well. Just kind of waiting for people to start getting in here before we start much of anything. Again, this will be a paint along thing if you would like. Obviously, you don't have to paint along. You can just enjoy the vibes, watch me paint. But yeah. So this is the image that we're gonna be painting. I already said that, but I'm saying it again. I found out painting with a twist. I don't know how legal that is. I'm assuming it's not a big deal since I'm not really doing it for profit. This is just a fun painting stream. And I don't have the official instructions. I'm just painting it based off of how I would paint it. I'll join on your graphics tablet. Okay, yeah. And then for those of y'all that want to paint along, whether physically or digitally, whatever it is, y'all will be able to submit your final results once we're done painting. And we'll go and take a look at them after stream. Rodrigo Barbosa, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Holy shit. Thank you. Wowzers. Gwen is popping off, swinging off the painting. Transparent palette is weird. Do you want it to be the same color as your canvas? How do you know I have a transparent palette? I did not show my palette yet. What? A moment ago, did I? Did I really? Was I fidgeting with it or something? Also, the color of your palette really doesn't matter, CRJ. I guarantee you it does not really matter that much. Most people use either glass, acrylic, or wood palettes. Wood palettes are the only one of those that is... well, some glass palettes are frosted glass palettes, and then wood palettes are obviously just wood colored. So, but normally you don't really care what the palette color is because you're just mixing paint on top of it. And usually once you have a palette that's been used for a while, it's no longer its original color anyway. When I was done with my painting class, my palette from my painting class looked like shit. I don't think I have it anymore. I'm pretty sure I threw it away. But it was covered in paint all over the place. Putting the art school to use. Yeah, I mean, yeah. To be fair, the stuff I learned in art school didn't really matter in terms of doing this. I painted out of high school, so I could have done this out of high school if I really wanted to.
Wow.
Serena, thank you for the 10 months. You look very demure. Thank you. That is a very sweet word. I haven't heard that word in a while. I love the way Peachy prefers to believe I have a secret spy cam in her farm rather than that she showed us the palette. I just didn't think I showed you the palette. And I didn't say that you had a secret spy cam. I just said that I was confused on how you knew because I genuinely didn't think I showed the palette yet. But obviously you did know, so you figured it out somehow. I was like, what did I do? The stains on the apron. Yeah, she's been. No, this was the apron I had from my painting class. Thank you for the head pats.
Sweet!
This is the apron from my oil
Peachy,
painting
you
class.
look so good as a painter.
You ignore my sub-month. Wait, my sub-month goal. Wait, what? Did you resub? You did. Oh, it was while it happened like the same minute that Rodrigo did his stuff, so I didn't notice it. But thank you for for 24 months. That is officially a full year. Or wait. Resubscribe for 24 months at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 21 months. Is that like a pre-sub then for a year, but it's only been 21 so far? Is that what that is? Thank you, Mel. I do appreciate it. Also, Serena resubbed. Thank you, Serena, for the 10 months. And Raven of Darkness resubbed. Thank you for the 2 months. I missed 3 different redeems. I am sorry. Thank you for the $3, Mel. And a treat from Des.
Won't be
Hallelujah.
around tonight. I'll paint with the VOD. Have fun.
Thank you. Have a good night. With, you know, whatever you got going on. Des, thank you for the treat. I don't really know what I have for a treat, actually. Banana chips. That'll be my treat. Alright, so at midnight whenever it is. Again, a reminder chat. We will be having the Halloween spoopathon. So, that is an option. If y'all want to save your subs for the Halloween event, you're welcome to. Speaking of, This is a calendar. I have found out via my DM that we are doing the Halloween one-shot thing on November 1st, which is a Friday. It's the day after Halloween that we're doing that. Which means I could technically start the spoopathon on the 25th, meaning that if it were to last the entire time, it would end midday on Halloween. Would y'all prefer that it ends right on Halloween? Or would you prefer it not end on Halloween because y'all have plans and y'all won't be able to miss or see the end of the subathon? Friday's always bad for me. I teach class. It would be on a Thursday. Halloween is on a Thursday this year. What about Day of the Dead? Day of the Dead is November 1st? Which I will be busy. My D&D group is doing our Halloween one-shot thing on the night of the 1st, which means I either have to leave late on Halloween, like late night Halloween, or I have to leave early on November 1st to get back to Houston. So if I wanted, we can start the subathon on the 25th, which would be a Friday, but the subathon would continue all the way to the 31st, being the whole 1 week. Or I could push it back to start on like a Thursday, and then we end on the 30th, which is the night before Halloween. I don't know. My whole point was I left this last week kind of open for me because I didn't know when we were doing this Halloween one-shot thing. I didn't know if it was going to be on Halloween, the weekend before Halloween, or the weekend after Halloween. It turns out it's going to be the day after, which is the start of the weekend after. So we can move the subathon to be closer to actually being Halloween. Or we can keep it being earlier if y'all would prefer to be able to do your own things on Halloween and not have to worry about being in my silly little stream. But I figured I'd talk to y'all about it. If y'all have any opinions, otherwise I might just do my own thing. But if y'all would have, I guess my question is, would y'all rather it be closer to Halloween or closer to... I'm sorry that got covered up by Tangia. How do I make... Daz, thank you for the $10.
I don't have a easel or a painting frame, right pointing finger, left pointing finger. Is it okay if I use Microsoft Paint? Also subathon will be on and off in the stream due to work, but it'll be there and I won't be a square.
Yes, yes, Des, you're more than welcome to use any kind of art software you would like. Okay, that might fix it. We'll see next time someone does a Tangia thing. But yeah, y'all are, thank you again for the $10, Des, I appreciate it. But y'all are more than welcome to do whatever y'all want during the subathon. We're gonna be live for an entire week, so if you're not able to be there for a day, or an afternoon or whatever, like take your plans as priority. I promise you, I'll probably still be there when you get back. I don't want to interrupt your lives. I want to be as uninterruptible as I can. Okay. But I just wanted to ask in terms of planning with dates, playing around with dates and stuff. Yeah. I'll play around with it myself if y'all don't have a preference. I just wanted to ask in case someone was like, "Oh no, I have solid plans. I really don't want you to do anything that week," or whatever, right? Just in case anyone was like super verbal about it. I imagine you'll be sleeping when I'm in lectures, so it doesn't really matter to me anyway. Well, that's good.
Come on, you mother... Oh, God! Same, different day!
Huh? Thank you, Ramaj, for the Tangier redeem. I don't understand it, but thank you. That was amazing. Nothing planned on Halloween. I'd love to watch your stream on Halloween. Okay. Again, it will be probably ending fairly early, so if y'all did have Halloween plans, it won't be taking place Halloween night if it is on Halloween. But I think for the Spoopathon to end on Halloween would be pretty cool. So yeah. I might make it end on Halloween. And then that means we get to start on a Friday, which a lot of people have availability for. And it would mean it would end around noon. I might go a little bit longer, like noon to 2 o'clock on Halloween. And then that will give me time to pack up my bags and do the drive that night. Play the classrooms again for Halloween. I might make it a redeem. I have horror game on there, but the horror game doesn't necessarily mean the classrooms. It could be anything. But I might try to do the classrooms again. But it's gonna be under a redeem. Phasmo. I've played Phasmophobia before, it's okay. Alright. Are y'all ready to get started? I just want to make sure that there's not anyone that wants to paint with me that, what colors do we need? I will get into that as I fill up my palette. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't anyone that wanted to paint that wasn't ready yet, but if no one is saying anything, I'll go ahead and get started. Go ahead and line that up. Okay. Again, we are painting these lovely little pumpkins under these like abstract movement type lights. And the colors that I have, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the desk cam real quick. You can see them over here. These are all my colors that I have on my desk. I have a skin tone color, which we will not be using today. So I'm actually going to set this aside. We have white, which we will need. I use titanium white. It's the brightest white you can really get. I have a burnt umber, which is not required. You can mix browns yourself from primaries. However, brown is one of those colors that is very commonly used, so I just buy a tube of it. I have carbon black, which is a neutral black. Viridian green. Cadmium yellow. India yellow. And the difference between these is either a warm or a cool yellow. Cadmium is a bit more cool. India is a bit more warm. And then same with these reds. Both of these are red. One's brighter and cooler. One is darker and warmer. And then same thing for blues, except both of the blues are kind of cool, but one is more greenish cool. But mostly, I'm going to be using ultramarine, crimson, India yellow. I don't think we'll need, oh wait, no, we do need green. I'll be using Viridian green, carbon black, burnt umber, and titanium white. The rest of these colors we won't need for this stream, but I bought them anyways because we will need them for future painting with Peachy streams. So I got them anyway. I think you said primary colors black and white, correct. Primary colors, ask me about my wiener. Interesting, Ramaj, thank you. Primary colors are like the basic essentials. You can make basically any color with enough practice with primaries. And you know, when I was in painting classes and college and stuff, that was the type of things they taught us to do, because they're like, you need to know how to mix colors better, and you learn it the hard way when you have to mix it from primaries. So you can make any color basically from primaries, and then white and black to get different tints and hues, basically, or tints and shades. But to start, we on this painting here, trying to point it out, on this painting, first things first, we have what is black basically here, that goes into like a very royal purple, which goes into more of like a hot pink, and then into like a bright white yellow. And I'm actually going to start with the darker segment first, with the idea of leaving room for these little glow balls. So I'm going to take my black. I'm going to load up my palette here first. I'm going to take my black, and I'm going to do a small little dot. You don't need that much. Black is one of those colors that goes an extremely, extremely long way. And then I'm also going to put a little bit of ultramarine. And a little bit of crimson. Okay, well, I dropped that. See all that right there? You don't need that much. And I am going to go ahead and take a big brush. We're doing big strokes first. And I'm gonna wet it, and I'm gonna use this brush to wet the canvas. There's nothing on this brush besides water, but in order to get things that will blend a little better on the canvas, I'm gonna pre-wet the canvas. Like that. Very Van Gogh. So, first we're going to be doing the black, but I never like to use pure black. Interesting. There's a hair. I think it's a cow hair. Don't know how that got there. I never like to use pure black. Whenever you're doing paintings and you're wanting that really hard contrast, if you use pure black in dark areas, whenever you want to emphasize something, you want to be able to save your pure black for that, right? Be careful, your shoes untied. I'm not wearing shoes. I'm wearing my feet. Wow. So, I'm going to take some of this black, spread it out a little bit. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this blue right here, spread that in, which is going to turn this more neutral black into a cooler black. But I want this black to be a purple black. So I'm going to start taking a little bit of red until I start to see a purplish hue into the black. Which I do. And if I thin it out a lot more, like that, you can kind of see how it has like a mulberry to it. Like it's not pure black anymore, it's like a purplish black. Really nice. And I'm also going to add a little bit of this high flow medium, which I know you guys probably won't have, but you can do a very similar thing with water. And this is just going to make it a little bit more liquidy without the drawbacks of what water would normally do in terms of making it more liquidy, where it like thins out the color. A high flow medium will just not thin out the color as much. But you can use water for this. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and mix in this medium. Actually took it a little bit cooler than I wanted, so I'm gonna add some red in. Sweet. All right. So, for putting paint on the canvas, I'm gonna kind of outline where I want some of these little ball things to be, which the main one seems to be right around here. So I'm gonna kind of make a gentle outline of where I don't want to go into. Same right here. And then one more a little lower around here. And then right here. And then I'm going to take a little bit of water and I'm going to start filling in a lot more of this area in the background. leaving this open. Sweet. And then I'm going to wet my brush a lot more and take some of this more pure black and try to recreate a little bit more of this color because I'm starting to run out. And I'm going to kind of outline the pumpkins as well here. And if you go into like kind of where you wanted the pumpkins, it's not a big deal. The pumpkins are a lot darker. Oddly enough, I've never painted on a physical canvas before. Might have to give it a try. Yeah. I would like to make these, sorry if I get a bit distracted in terms of reading chat, but I would like to make these as like easy to follow along as possible. And even though there is a picture reference here, there's no, I guess, need to
help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death. Smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Thank you for the smooth jazz redeem. But I don't know why it's doubled again. It had fixed itself. It wasn't doubled the other day on stream, which is weird. Alright, so we're basically done with this little section, or the black section. We will come back to it, but I want to clear off my brush a bit. And I'm going to clean off my palette a little bit too.
My fellow Americans, the word burrito means little donkey in Spanish, the diminutive form of burro or donkey. The name burrito, as applied to the dish, possibly derives from the tendency for burritos to contain a lot of different things, similar to how a donkey would be able to carry a large burden.
Thank you, Obama. Thank you for that wise advice. Okay, next we're gonna mix up purple, like a pure royal purple. I'm gonna go for like what this darkest purple color looks like. And we're gonna need a lot of this because we're gonna be blending this into the black that we already have. So if you have like splotchiness, don't worry about it too much because it's gonna be blended. But we're gonna need more of this purple than we needed of the black. So I'm gonna make a decent sized ball of blue. And I'm going to make a decent sized ball of red. And I'm going to take a smaller brush for this. Use this one. And I'm going to start taking this red and I'm going to blend it directly into the pile of blue that we have. We're going to keep doing that until we get a purple that we like. This is still very cool. I am going to need a lot more red actually. Oh yeah, that's way better. I think I might actually need a little bit of blue as well. So if I spread this out a little bit more, you'll see that I have that kind of royal purple. It's a bit more red than I want it. I'm gonna add a smidge of blue. And then boom. See that purple? Sweet. All right, cute pose. I hope you enjoy that. Thank you for the yippee tubs. All right. So my brush is already pretty loaded up with this color. So I'm not gonna worry about too much here. But I'm gonna mix it with a white. And then right over here, put a glob of white. And then with the paint that's already on the brush, I'm gonna mix this into the white. And that gives us this royal purple tint that's kind of like a lilac. It's not quite lavender, but it's like a dusty lilac purple. It's very pretty actually. Also, hi Mink, welcome in. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. Sweet. Okay. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna start this around, like if you look at the picture right here, where the royal purple is, you see the pink. On the other side of the pink is like this dusty lavender. I'm gonna start with this lighter color first, and I'm gonna work it out all the way to the edge where the black is. I'll put a little water on that too. So I'm gonna go right about here. that out. And then same with the other ones. Like that. Clean off this brush a little bit. And then now that we have this lighter color already on there, I'm gonna go in with the darker and I'm gonna blend the darker into the lighter. And I'm gonna keep going in this circular motion too, trying to follow the radius, I guess. And I'm applying it further towards the outside and I'm working it in. And if you feel like it's not blending enough, get some water. Acrylics are kind of water-based in terms of their liquid, so they smooth out pretty well with water. And just keep doing that until you've kind of worked all the way around our little glowing sphere guy. And now that you're doing this blending, there should start to become less and less white empty spots on the canvas. And if you do notice them there, you can try to shove paint in a little bit more or make your paint a little bit more liquidy. And that'll help kind of cover up the little empty white spots. I'm gonna go into this next one. And you can already kind of see compared to the other ones here, how much the blending makes it, especially with this one, how much it starts to make it blend into this background a little bit more. Would you ever build a Gundam model kit on stream? I'm not opposed to it. I've always wanted to get into miniature painting, actually. I think it would be fun to paint minis for like D&D and stuff. How's the music, by the way? I'm not using Spotify. I'm just playing a stream thing on YouTube. So I don't know how the audio mix is. No, it's okay. So that's the main blending between the two layers. However, I want to emphasize the outer layers a bit, so I'm going to clean off my brush. And I'm going to keep going in with this darker purple. And I'm going to go around like the very, very edges here. And just kind of start to emphasize and blend it into this like darkest black area. Trying to get rid of some of these white spots. I'm gonna put a little bit at the high flow medium under here. This could be a La La Land soundtrack. I have never seen La La Land. news, y'all? How's it going? It's going pretty good. I was just about to ask y'all how y'all's night was going so far. Any exciting plans? Exciting developments in the in chat? It's almost 12 a.m. Oh my gosh. That is quite late.
What color is your shower curtain, Batman?
Is that it? I want to know the answer. A friend of mine invited me to her Halloween costume party on the 26th. That's fun. Very exciting. I'm gonna take a little bit of black while this is still wet. Just a little bit. And a little bit of hot foil. And this is more of a pure natural black, but I'm gonna go ahead and in these darker areas, reapply it to start kind of filling out the darker spots. Again, since we didn't use a pure black earlier, this pure black really helps make the outer edges pop compared to the inner ones. And it's still pretty light, so it's not a pure black, but it is much darker. Go. And you can already see how they start to look a little glowing. And the painting is a lot more solid now. If I move it up a little closer to the camera for y'all to see, y'all can start to notice how it's starting to look a lot more solid in the areas that we painted, and it's not really patchy anymore. And now that we're starting to blend, that's exactly what we want. Not sure if I'll go. Oh. What are you thinking of being? All right. And now I'm gonna reapply some of this. Try to keep this color fresh. Back in with this lighter color now. It's still pretty light, but I want to
I mean, Miss Peachy, how good are you at drawing people from a courtroom? I need to know who these jurors are and give them a talking to, if you catch my drift.
I see. I'm not the best at people, I'll be honest. I used to do a lot of portraits in high school, but I feel like I'm very out of practice for it. $5.
Listen, Miss Peachy, you seem to know what you're doing with that brush. So let's be honest here and tell me your price. How much to draw a damn rat? I mean, juror from a courtroom. I can make it worth your while.
A rat? You want a painting of a rat? I don't know. I don't really do commissions anymore. Back long ago, maybe. Let me set my palette down. Cap off some of these paints really quick. How much for a portrait of Garf? I don't think I'm going to charge directly for the paintings, but I have considered that if these streams do well enough and you'll like them, that in the future we'll do like we'll do like auctions for the streams. Like we'll auction off the paintings. I think that could be fun, but I don't think I'm going to sell them directly. We have the first kind of permanent residue on the palette. Yippee! It was meant to happen. Any tacos? Sounds great. Peachy, you need to whisper deceptively your strokes and feelings about painting? I like painting. I don't know, art for me is very much, I only enjoy it if I'm doing something I'm actually passionate about and like want to do. If I don't have the drive to want to paint something specifically, I usually won't spend that much time on it and get kind of bored. So for these streams and stuff, I'm always going to pick out something that I think looks nice and fits a theme and that I kind of would like to paint, you know? All right. So both of these brushes have been used, but I'm going to put them away and get a smaller brush. I'm going to go with this one. I want something a little better for detail, so I'm picking out a smaller brush. Happy little accident, oh yeah. All part of the plan. It's all part of the plan, you see. Yeah. All right. So I've mixed a tiny bit of our India yellow with white. I don't know how well you'll be able to see on camera, but it's a very creamy white. It's not pure white anymore. It's like a very yellowish, creamy white. And we're gonna take this and we're gonna start going around the edges of where this lavender is, and we're gonna blend in. And I'm also gonna put a good bit of high flow in this because I need it very liquidy. You can add water. Go. Very liquidy. You got $150 sushi for that? Wait, what? I got distracted now. I'm drawing a fish. I just can't help myself. It's okay, mackerel. It's in your blood. It's in your blood. I'm gonna start off with the one down here.
I was playing Xbox online with coworkers one snowy winter night. Suddenly one of our friends heard a knock at his back door since we were all on comms. He went to check. There was no one there. He was the only one home, and there were no footprints coming or going. Just a lone footprint right outside the back door. We had been playing together for hours and could account for him being at his Xbox the entire time. Where the footprint came from has never been solved. True story.
Thank you, Kit. No, that was Ramaj. Ah, I guessed wrong. Oh! My paint slopped around a bit. Alright. I'm gonna take a little more yellow. That next to here. Fan this out. Go around the edges. And then this is not going to be blended like mega smoothly. It's meant to be a little rough, so don't worry too much if it doesn't seem like it's blending. It doesn't need to. Just like that. And then we're going to take a little bit more of the white from the inside, and once again, we're going to start blending that from the center this time out a little bit into that yellow that we just did. But you still want to make sure not to go all the way out to the edges of it, because you're just trying to blend it in, not overpower it. You still want it to look yellow. Going in a bit more. There we go. Like that. And now, these little blending spheres are basically done. Notice I never put a pure white in the middle. The ones in the reference do. They do have pure white, but I'm gonna add that at the end because I need it to dry. So now we're gonna start working on the pumpkins. Yippee! Yippee! All right. So I'm going to take the crimson and we're gonna make the bright orange first. Actually, now that I'm seeing it, this pumpkin right here, this other pumpkin is like the same color that we mixed up earlier. So thank you for the yippies. It's this like same color. So while this paint is still wet, so I don't have to remix it, I'm gonna go ahead and work on this. Is this dry? Yeah, this is dry. Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna push it out to like here-ish, and then like that. Alright, so that's the general shape. I'm actually going to grab a hairdryer really quickly. Because I need this to dry before the rest of my paint is dry because I want to do another layer. I'm gonna mute so y'all don't hear the loud fan. Alright, you want to hear the loud fan? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Not today, not today. Go. Alright, so we have this like flat pan shape. And I'm gonna let that dry a little bit more. I think I'm gonna make another version of the color later, but this is a good good start. So let's make the bright orange for our pumpkin. And to do that, it's just gonna be this India yellow and crimson, which is here. India yellow and crimson. I think for this, we're gonna need a little bit more red than yellow. And just for reference, this is about how much I'm using. I'm definitely gonna need more yellow here. I think I put too much red. a brick color right now. I'm actually gonna use this one. It's a lot brighter. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. A little more. So we have this orange color here. You can see that. It's not quite as bright, but I'm gonna start out with this and then I'll add white to it later. So the way this pumpkin is framed is it's a bit off to the side, and there's one solid swoop up and then another swoop that goes down, and then one that goes up, just like so. And then I'm gonna try my best to work around this other white pumpkin. But this first layer is just to get color down on the canvas. Start blocking out some of that white. That was probably a not great idea, but whatever, it kind of worked. You know what, screw it. I'm going over this pumpkin. Painting from the stream. What was the white bottle you squirted onto it and mixed with the orange paint? This is a high flow medium. Basically, it's like using water to thin out your paint, but instead of water also thinning out the color, this helps give like a base color that it helps thin it out and makes the paint more runny. Instead of it being like, I guess, like a thicker, harder, and also it makes it like dry slower. It makes it more liquidy, more wet. It dries slower because it's more wet, and it makes it be able to blend and stuff a lot more. Speaking of, I dropped it on the floor, or some of it. And I need to dry it off a little bit more. I'm gonna mute. All right, welcome in, you might not mind. Sorry, I didn't see you for a sec, but welcome in. What? I used to like pumpkin pie, but I don't anymore. I love pumpkin pie. Okay. That's a bit dramatic, don't you think? Hair dryer. Can't keep it on the shelf these days. All right, so now we have the base color down for both of our pumpkins. But there's one other thing we actually need to do first. So I'm gonna wash off this brush a little bit just so it doesn't get stale. I'm gonna take, do I have another filbert? No, I don't. I'll use this brush, small green brush, or small flat brush, and we're gonna be painting green on top of it. So I'm gonna use this Viridian green, and we're gonna paint the stems. The stems actually lay a little bit behind, so before we keep working on the pumpkin, I'm gonna put the stems up. So yeah. Fix that, a little bit of white, and a little bit of black. And I'm going to start with the green, and we're going to blend on the canvas. So I'm going to take some of the green. Thank you so much for
Looking like a
Dingo.
masterpiece.
Dingo, thank you for the 19 months. Also, hi Daxon, welcome in. So this one is kind of triangular shaped a bit, with a bit of a curl. And one extra stem that comes up and twirls. And then this one comes up and around this little guy. And then it kind of tapers in twice. A bit. Can't leave one pumpkin out. Can never draw one pumpkin by itself. Always got to give it a friend. Start to see the parts of the stem, and then I'm going to start adding white into them to give the highlights, and they seem to be a little sectioned off, so I'm going to go ahead with this one and take it around. Same for this one. And then we're going to go back with the green again. And actually, I want more of a brighter green. So I'm going to add, thank you so much for the head pats. I'm going to add this green, but I'm also going to add a teensy bit of yellow. I'm actually going to add the brighter yellow, the cadmium yellow. Here we go. back in with the black now to get some of those darker areas. There we go. And then a little bit more white. And these are going to be mostly just highlights, not blending. There we go. And I think that's about all I'm going to do for the stems. Clean off the brush. And I'll let y'all take a look at that. How the stems turned out. They look a bit bright compared to the unrendered pumpkins underneath, but I think it's still pretty good. And we're gonna go back to the orange here. That's fire, you got an art degree or something? I have half of one. Alright, so we're going to come back into this guy, and I'm going to leave a little bit of a border between these new strokes I'm doing, because I want to leave a little bit of room for value. Ricky TOS, I might be cooked chat. What? I'm gonna take a bit of yellow off to the side, and we're gonna start to blend that in to the orange that's already there. And I want to start kind of in this middle area as almost like a highlight. And then we'll work it out to here. I need a bit of high flow, I think. Yippee! There we go. Pumpkin has a bit more shading. And you know, I think I'm gonna leave it off right there with the shading for that pumpkin. Oh shit, I just got that all over my little mirror. Happy little accident, chat. Happy little accident. Peachy, is Tangia online? It should be. Unless it's like broken on their end. I didn't turn it off and I'm live, so it should be going. Rip my 50 bits. I'm sorry. I can try to see if I can replay it or something. Oh, it got modded. I guess something
Miss
something
Peachy,
modded it.
Are you a vegetarian? If you're not a vegetarian, how do you like your steaks? Medium rare? Or well done? I already have a fresh source for the steak, if you're interested.
To answer your question, though, I like my steaks medium rare. Sweet. And I'm actually going to take a little bit of red. And you know where I'm going to put the red? In between the cracks, Chad. And that's the pumpkin. I'm gonna clear out my paint water cup. It's looking a little yucky. All right. I'm going to use the hair dryer and make sure this pumpkin is dry. And then I'm going to work on the white pumpkin. Alright. Zombie, if you're done with your work already, you're more than welcome to put it in stream chat. I think that's where I'm gonna go and grab the images from later. So yeah. Next up, I am going to put a bit of white and put that where I had the cream color on my palette earlier. See right here. This one. And take this medium filbert. And I'm gonna re-go over where this pumpkin is. A raid! Daxton, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. We are doing a painting with Peachy stream. As you can see up in the corner here, that's what we're painting. It's just a chill night. We're listening to some campfire jazz. We're just vibing. But yeah, welcome in, and thank you for the raid. Have that bit of the pumpkin recovered. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually, hold on. I want to make it a bit thicker at the top, I think. It looks very circular right now. Make it a little rounder. Dingo, thank you for the $1.
This needs to be in the London Art Museum so it can get soup thrown on it.
Oh yeah. Plenty of soup to go around. I need a bit more white. SMH, not the oil activist. Thanks for the stream. I had fun painting with you. I gotta sleep. Bye bye chat. Bye zombie. Have a good night. Thank you for joining. We will check out the stuff in the Discord later, so make sure to check out the VOD, okay? Alright. I think I'm going to roll with that for the shape of the white pumpkin. I'm gonna let that dry and cool just a little bit more. I'll try to put it a little bit better in frame for y'all if y'all want to just look at it. But I'm gonna talk to y'all for a sec while I let that cool and dry. I was clipping and suddenly I had Peachy twice. Oh, were you clipping Cow's channel? Looks good, thank you, Funky. For those of y'all that are following along, how are y'all's paintings coming along? Are y'all happy? Confused? Nice slow jazz, yeah. I hope you like the vibes. Also, my daylight's gone, so I'm gonna close the window. I gotta speed it up or I won't finish in time. It's okay, Mackerel, it's okay. Also, I wanted to let y'all know, I have a canvas, chat. I have this canvas. It's almost as big as I am, and I'm pretty big. And I want to paint something on it, but it obviously won't be done in one stream. And I have an idea of what I want to do on it. heavy too. It's pretty heavy. It's a very high quality canvas. I actually got this canvas like 2.5 years ago. Believe it or not. 2.5 years ago I got this canvas. I had a friend that worked at Michael's and she could get like 60% off and canvases were on a sale. So this canvas normally retails for like $70 and I think I got it for like $10. It was like, I didn't have anything planned or needed a big canvas at the time, but it was like a $70 canvas for $10 and I'm like, well, fuck. Like, I can't not get that, right? I think they were on like 40% off at Michael's, and then she could get an additional 60% off for working there. So it was crazy. But I want to paint something for Daxton for Christmas. And I think it's going to be pretty impossible to have him not see it, judging that he's over at my apartment all the time and this canvas is fucking huge. So I was just thinking I'll stream me painting the gift. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to throw that out there. Would y'all be interested in a painting with Peachy stream where y'all aren't necessarily following along, but just kind of watching me paint? And specifically painting some like a big painting. Yeah, I'd do it. I just dropped in for the chill vibes. I'm glad. Do it for the vibe. A landscape of Daxton, like one of your French girls. It's not gonna be of Daxton, it's gonna be for Daxton. I already have an image picked out that I want to do. I don't know if I have it on my phone or not. I think I had looked for it on my laptop originally, so the pictures might be on my laptop. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna tell y'all, hopefully he's not listening, so it won't be that much of a spoiler. If you are listening, Cal, please take off your headset, please. I'll give you a warning. Not that you probably won't find out about this anyway, but just as a warning. There is a very particular background from Steven Universe that he really likes. He thinks it's really pretty, and I also like Steven Universe now, and he introduced me to Steven Universe, so I wanna paint him a scene from Steven Universe with all the characters. And you know what? I think I can find the image. It's a fairly common image. If I type like I found it. All right. Steven Universe is so fun to paint. That's what I'm thinking. I think I'll genuinely enjoy painting it. Here, I'm just gonna add another image really quick. And it's just gonna be it's this. This is kind of spoilers a little bit in terms of the people who are sitting here. So if you haven't watched Steven Universe, maybe look away for just a sec, but make it bigger. This is basically it. I have a higher quality version of this image, but it's basically like everyone here just kind of in a little campfire and then like the very, very pretty background. And I want to do that. Resize, please. I want to do this on this. Blow it up all the way to this big ass canvas. Lots of details, yeah. Cute pose. Thank you, Pixum. Hold on, I'll do the pose for you. Here, I'll pose with the palette. Or here, let me get rid of this Steven Universe image real quick. And this one. All right, I hope you like that. Get some thumbnails. But yeah, this Steven Universe image, I would like to paint that for a Christmas gift for Daxton. Obviously, it's something that I'm gonna have fun painting too. So even though it's a gift, it's not like I'm not gonna enjoy doing it, right? But yeah, I think it'll be fun, and it's gonna take me a while to do. So if I can at least stream while doing it, then, you know, I get some content out of it. And I can also write off all of the paints because I was streaming it. So I can at least take the cost of the paints off my taxes. Yippee! Yay! Business expenses! Yippee! Yeah, I think this is probably dry enough. Yeah. Alright, let's get back to painting this. But now that I know you guys are kind of hyped, we shall paint the Steven Universe one day. I'll probably work on it both on and off stream, because I doubt I'll be able to get it all done if I only ever stream it, because I won't be able to do art streams all the time. But I probably will stream a good portion of it whenever that comes around. I'll probably have to get some slow drying medium too, because painting something that big, I'm gonna need my paints to last a while. Yeah. Thank you for the vine booms. Did you ever do art TikToks? No, probably not. Cosplay while streaming? Maybe, but the thing with that is I don't want to get my cosplay dirty. I obviously I'm wearing the apron, so it's like it's supposed to protect, but if I could be wearing just this apron. I mean, from the back you'd be able to tell, I guess, but I don't know. Cosplay as Bob Ross while you paint? Maybe. Maybe we'll do a Bob Ross cosplay painting stream. Also, someone mentioned art TikToks. I'm gonna be blunt. I hate posting art on social media. Stuff like this is really fun. But even though I consider myself an artist, I enjoy doing art. I enjoy doing art for the fun of it. And the art community on social media is so fucking toxic. People get accused of like tracing or like art theft of like the most randomest things. And people schnob about it all the time. It's just not something I care about. I want to paint, I want to have fun. And if someone on the internet is just going to complain about something I was doing for fun, then it's not fun for me to do it. I have a lot of respect to the people who do art on the internet because, I don't know, praise to you. You have the patience of a god. Holy shit. I did it when I was younger in high school. I had an art account that I posted on occasionally. And it was fun while it lasted, but it's not something I ever want to do again. It's just not fun. I don't like it. Nowadays you have people accusing you of using AI too. Exactly. It's like, I don't know. My whole position is like, yes, I think in terms of people using AI that's referenced from other people's stuff and then posting that as like original art, I think that's kind of a little shitty, just because obviously, yes, it is using other people's stuff, intentionally or unintentionally, to make a new image. But I also think AI can be a very useful tool if used in the right way. I don't think it should ever be something that's directly referenced, but like, if you use AI to come up with like a general idea or composition, and then you take that idea or like a certain layout of something and you put your own spin on it, like using it as a source to build inspiration, I think could be really cool. But there's nothing that beats actual art that's paid attention to all the way through every step, and people notice it, and I don't think it's ever going to go anywhere. Yeah, that's my opinion on AI art. We've gotten a bit sidetracked. But, yeah, I don't know. Art is very much a fun thing for me, and anything that makes art not fun for me is something I don't want to do. So, posting it on social media is not something I want. Also, my TikTok account has nothing to do with art right now, so if I randomly started posting art on TikTok, it would be weird. It's not a tool, it's an agent? What do you mean by agent? Hammer is a tool. It can hammer nails. It won't make a chair from scratch. While I get the analogy you're doing, and yes, AI is capable of doing that to an extent, but I think if it's being used as a tool, as in you're not telling it to make you a whole chair or paint you a whole chair and then you're using exactly what it gives you, that is not using it as a tool. But if you're asking it like, oh, I want to make a chair of this composition in a room with like a certain background or something, and you use that to have it generate a few compositions for you, and you pull inspiration from that to paint your own thing, I think that's different. It's a tool, but ultimate goal for being exactly. It can be used for good or for bad. You know? Actually, I'm just gonna do this whole thing in this color. This is the darker color anyway. Yellow pumpkin. For sake of argument, I was referencing to AGI. I don't know what AGI is. You squashed it. That's very funny. Thank you. little white. And I'm going to add a bit of high flow. There we go. And I think that's all for the base painting on everything. Now it's just time for details. Details, chat, details. Turn down the lights just for a sec so you can start to see a little bit more of the detail on here. I think it looks pretty good. Not perfect, but for a quick 2.5 hour painting so far. And technically we chatted and yapped for a bit, so it's like a 2-hour painting, right? I don't think it's that bad. Slayed that. Better than my Funky Kong painting? I want to see a Funky Kong painting. That sounds amazing. All right. So, next up, I want to do the black outlines. If you can see, like on the pumpkins here, there's like heavy black contour to like separate them and make them pop from the background. And I think I want to do that with a little bit of burnt umber, which is just a brown. If you don't already have a brown, you can use it. You can mix some of the orange that we had from earlier with a little bit of blue, a very tiny bit of
O-T,
blue.
T, O-G, O. You can take me hot to go. H, O-T, T, O-G, O. You can take me hot to go. What's it take to get your number? What's it take to bring you home? Hurry up, it's time for supper. Order up, I'm hot to go. What's it take to get your number? Hurry up, it's getting cold. Hurry up, it's time for supper. Order up, I'm hot to go.
Obama's really struggling with that. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. You can take me out to go. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. Alright, sweet. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this high flow medium. Start mixing that in. Alright, and then clean this brush off. Pizza Soon's whoa, hungry? What? The cadence was weird. You already have a Bob Ross tutorial without the cosplay. I don't think Peachy was ever a drill sergeant, at least. What do you mean by that? Possibly the cow? I'm sorry, I'm very confused. I get confused very easily. Alright, I am now using this detail brush here, and I'm gonna go basically exactly where the black strokes are here with this black-brown mixture. It's not pure black, it's just black-brown. And I'm actually gonna get on my knees because I want to be closer to this painting for the detail.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
happy with that. And wash off the brush. Wait, chat, I might be finished. I went a bit off the brief. It's okay. I've kind of gone off the brief too. I was being pretty consistent with kind of guiding people through, but I kind of lost track and got in the zone. So, whoops. Next up though, I'm gonna use this filbert brush here. And we're gonna start doing the highlights with all the other colors. And I think I'm gonna start this by getting this white and adding some high flow to it. And mixing this around. I'm not gonna push too hard, but I'm gonna start kind of making little swoops.
Miss Peachy, that painting is looking lovely. Just beautiful. Now why don't you be a doll and turn on creative mode for Tengia? How about it? Do it for Tony.
Pastor Van, thank you for the raid! Sorry, Newskit. I still am meaning to look into the creative mode thing for Tangia. I want to make sure that it's something I want in my streams, you know? Also, Pastor Van, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Everyone, welcome in. We're doing a chill painting stream today. Alright, and then I'm gonna add, I think, purple next, which I will need to mix. So maybe I'll do, no, the yellow seems more prominent. So I'm gonna add the yellow first, since I already have that mixed up. Okay, and then we need to mix up a purple. Comfy, pretty hair. Thank you, Star Maiden. That's very sweet of you. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. Alright, this is looking a little bluish. So let's add a little more red. That's better. Just this dusty lavender. This color down here. And then let's start adding this in between. It's kind of following the pattern and the curves of the little stars. Or maybe they're not stars. Maybe they're spirits in the Halloween realm. And then we're gonna add some shading strokes. Back to some of these yellows and add them in a bit. I want a bit more white. I'm liking that. I think I want to go a little bit in with the dark, like black brown, just to get some of that detail and pop back. But I think that'll be it. like that. Alright. I think that's it, chat. take a look at that. I'm gonna clean off my palette and my cup real quick. BRB. Sorry, chat. I was trying my best to clean off my palette to the best of my ability. It's still got some paint on it, but it's whatever. Done with my paints here. Put those off to the side. This is what my towel ended up looking like. I think next time I do this, I need a separate little table. I got my my desk a little messy. I was able to clean it up luckily, but I should be more careful with it in the future. Lastly, I have this little gloss glazing medium here. And I'm very curious on what it's going to do, but I need to make sure it's dry all the way first. I didn't realize I was muted. Sorry. I was talking about adding the gloss medium to like varnish it. Oopies. Hold on. I need to use the hairdryer again, so I need to mute again. All right, chat. I think we're done. The original seems to have a lot more detail, which means it was probably either painted on a bigger canvas or they just used a more detailed brush than I had, because, but whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and take this image down. There we go. And show off the painting. Yippee! This is it, chat. This is what you've been waiting for. I think it looks pretty good. It has a twist on it, yeah. A nice little fall, kind of Halloweenish, but not too bluntly Halloween, you know, just a nice little fall painting. I think it's pretty good. Starry pumpkins, exactly. And I'm gonna just let it dry here on the easel. It's basically dry, but I want to give it some more time to fully cure, maybe like a day or so, just to make sure I don't accidentally fuck it up later. But yeah, that is basically all of stream. We ended up going for 3.5 hours, which is pretty crazy. I appreciate everyone that's been here. Oh, we need to check out the Discord. Hold on now, hold on. Stream chat. Where's stream chat? Ah. Okay. I'm gonna quickly make stream chat channel a private channel. And then we're gonna go ahead and make sure OBS is open here. And then I should be able to go over to screen share. Yep, sweet. Okay, so first we have zombies painting, which for being in digital looks amazing. I could not paint this well in digital art, so kudos to that. But it looks great. They didn't do any of the little like shoopy stuff, but it's their own take on the painting, and I think that's amazing. So also, I really like how the white pumpkin looks like glow in the dark, like it's a green glow in the dark pumpkin, which I don't think is something that could have easily been done with like actual paints. Like getting this glow in the dark stuff with these really vivid greens would have been really hard. But this looks great. I love this. And then we have mackerel here with the fish. Which this composition looks great, by the way. This is an amazing little fish kite. I love him so much. He's just a little guy. It's not the pumpkins, but still, I wanted to show it off. It's amazing. Thank you, thank you. And I think that was everything. Yep. Alright, let's make Stream Chat a public channel again real quick before I forget. There we go. Alright. I got distracted. It's okay, Mackerel. We're doing art together today. It doesn't have to be the same art. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. I don't really see anyone else live, unfortunately. So I think I'm just gonna skip the raid today. Oops. Yeah. It's a bit quiet. Yeah. Thanks for the hang. Of course, thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope y'all like this more chill, laid back stream. Tomorrow we will be decorating for fall. I bought a few. They're over there, but I bought a few little fall decorations. I'm not gonna go crazy into the Halloween stuff yet, but we're gonna decorate a little bit for fall, and then when my birthday stream comes around, again, October 8th, birthday stream, 12-hour birthday stream, when that comes around, we'll do some birthday decorations, and then after the birthday decorations, we're gonna go full Halloween. I just don't want super scary full Halloween stuff in my background when I'm doing my birthday stream, because that's a little funky. So we're gonna do fall decor, then birthday decor on top of the fall decor, take the birthday decor down, and then we're gonna do Halloween decor. It's nice to have a chill stream occasionally. I'm glad, Funky, I'm glad. I know there are other streamers that do chill stuff all the time, and I try to be a little bit of in between. I want to give a little bit of action, but I also want people to vibe, you know? So, I don't know. I hope y'all liked, the stream. I hope to do it more in the future, whether it be a paint with me or just watch me paint kind of thing. Yeah. You helped alleviate my school stress this evening. I appreciate it. No problem. I'm glad I could help you, Yume. Just added it. I see it. It is very cute. It's very, very cute. Here. I'm gonna hope nothing bad happens, but y'all can check out their painting real quick. Very cute. Very, very pretty. Very impressive as well for MS Paint. By the way, Peachybunnn, I like to talk about other streamers' backgrounds off in your background with that nice depths of field. Looks amaze-balls. Thank you, Pastor Van. I appreciate it. I didn't used to have this big of a stream room. When I moved to this new apartment, I decided to make the living room the stream room, and since this is meant to be a living room, there's a lot of space. There's a lot of space here. So I tried my best to fill it up the best I could. But yeah, try to make it look a little cozy. I know the DDR pad kind of kills the cozy stuff, but I mean, we got all the plushies and the plushies and the more plushies, and you know, lighting's fantastic. I'm glad. I really am happy with the Govee Glide bar thing that I got. That thing looks so sick. I love it so much. Brings back memories of high school anime club. Just noticed the DDR pad. Yeah, we got the DDR pad. Sorry, it's a little blocked by chat, but. Raid Rose Waltz? Who are they? If you recommend them, I'll raid them. I don't know who they are, but if you wanna vouch for them, we can do a raid. I don't mind sending y'all there. You recommend them? Cool. All right, well, I'll go ahead and send y'all there then. Let me copy their name real quick. Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and start up the raid. Thank y'all again for coming by. I appreciate it. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Please let me know either in stream chat or next stream or whatever you want to do. I'm very much open to critiques here. If there's something that you thought might have made the stream better, I would love to try it for future streams. I'm not going to be offended, I promise. This is a very new thing. And I would like to have it be a regular thing, and I want it to be as fun as possible for y'all. But yeah, thanks for streaming. Of course, Star Maiden. Bye. I love y'all, all of y'all. Please join the raid. We're gonna go support another streamer. Love, yes, I love y'all. Could have made parts of the stream better. Nope, can't think of anything. Thank you, Yume. Bye, Balloon. All right, I'm gonna send y'all off. Thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. Love you.